So the universe works in a funny manner. Since Brigadier Bongani Kininda could not come to the stand because he was writing exams on Monday and Tuesday, I've been filling my time by returning there on the Netflix to watch the SENZO documentary, okay? And on the SENZO documentary, this is hilarious because I have probably watched episode 1. I've watched it before, but now I'm watching it with a different lens. And I'm stuck on episode 1 because on episode 1, there is just so many questions that I have. So I keep rewinding and watching again. So one of the things that stood out to me, okay, was that Shadrack Sibiya, okay? Shadrack Sibiya gives an interview. He actually gives an interview in the documentary. And for me, it's like, wait, you gave an interview in the documentary? Are you going to come on the stand and say the same things? Because Dumelo appears in the documentary. He's come to the stand. So I'm assuming that means that, therefore, Shadrack Sibiya will also come to the stand. Who is Shadrack Sibiya, you wonder? At the time of doing the interview, or should I say at the time of the unaliving of SENZO MEYIWA, he was the former head of the Hawks, okay? He was the former head of the Hawks, but now he's the National Police Commissioner, okay? And him and Patricia Mashale have a situationship going on right now. Yeah. So I'm going to try to break it down as best as I can. So the coincidence is that, wait, I was just watching all about him on the Netflix and I had questions, but then I'm now being pulled this way where he has run to the courts, okay, and he has been granted an interdiction. So Patricia Mashale has been served with an interdiction that prevents her from defaming Shadrack Sibiya. Now, if you're asking yourself, okay, why? What's going on there? So Patricia Mashale, this is an article that I'm reading from Times Live, okay? From Times Live, and the journalist is Ernest Maboza. And it was published on Monday, okay, November. And it was published on Monday, 11 November 2024. So basically what happened is Shadrack Sibiya went to court and told the judge, listen, I don't like the things Patricia is saying about me online, okay? And that the judgment is that the allegations made by Patricia Mashale about the applicant, who is Shadrack Sibiya, violated his rights to dignity. And they list all the things that she put on Facebook and Twitter. I'm not going to bore you with all those details, but it starts from March 2024 all the way until the end, just the end of October there, which is 30 October 2024. It says that the respondent is directed to permanently retract and or remove and or delete the impugned statements as referred to above made by her within 24 hours of receipt of this order on the following social media platforms: on her Facebook account as well as on her Twitter X account. The respondent is also interdicted from publishing or causing to be published any further defamatory statements about or otherwise concerning the applicant in terms similar to that of the impugned statements. Okay, the reason I laugh is because she was served, right? What does Patricia do? She heads right back to the Twitter, okay, formerly Twitter, now called X. She heads right back there and she says, so Shadrack Sibiya wants to bully me with the letter. Like when I call her Miss Fear Fokol, I hope you understand why. She goes ahead and says, so Shadrack Sibiya wants to bully me with the letter of demand in retracting all my posts about him and apologizing publicly to him. I'm saying I will invite the media to court. And then she shares the entire document. Like, if there's one thing about Patricia Mashale, Patricia Mashale is like Musa Kaula, okay? Musa Kaula also had to do an apology. I'm just going to give you a high-level explanation. He had to do an apology for this couple. And in that apology, the way he did the apology, I was like, I don't I don't think that's what they meant, because in your apology, you're telling the story, which for those who were not following the story, we now see the story because we're now seeing it in the apology. Anyway, I know that doesn't make sense, but that's Musa Kaula's style. He's like, oh, I've just been made to apologize, and I was also paid to apologize, but then they want me to delete the post because Mang Mang is sleeping with Mang Mang. Why are you putting that in the apology? And then he's like, well, they also want me to delete the post. I already deleted them because their friend already paid me 3,000 rands, and I did. Like, what? So now let's come to Patricia Mashale. Patricia Mashale is like, hey guys. Like, if Patricia Mashale was to post a YouTube vlog right now, she'd probably say something like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of A Whistleblower of Note, I have gone ahead and today I've received another court order. And you know what? It's from Shadrack Sibiya. Yeah, remember Shadrack Sibiya, the one who I posted about as of March 6, 2024, all the way until 30 October 2024. Guys, he doesn't like what I posted, so he wants me to retract and apologize. And not only apologize, he has provided me with the draft apology. This is Shadrack Sibiya. By the way, guys, Shadrack Sibiya is now the Deputy National Police Commissioner. Okay? In my opinion, I think there is just no stopping her. There is no stopping Patricia, because she goes on. They told her, stop it. It literally says, stop it. And she says, Shadrack Sibiya wants to bully me with the letter of demand in retracting all my posts about him and apologizing publicly to him. I'm saying I will invite the media to court. Do you think she stopped there? No. In another ex-post, she says, if it's in the public domain, it means it should be discussed publicly. So Times Live posted about the story. So she says, well, it's out there anyway, so now I'm going to talk about it. And then she says, although the reporter didn't even bother to offer me the right of response, my lawyers are busy with the representations. We want this to be argued in court publicly. So she's not following the instructions of the ruling, and one of the things on there is that the respondent is also ordered to pay the costs of the application and hearing to date on an attorney and client scale. However, the ruling also says that the respondent has the right to set this matter down for reconsideration in terms of Rule 612C. Alternatively, to anticipate the return, the applicant. I don't know if you notice I'm a little bit all over the place. That's because I'm just like, what? Anyway, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about that Shadrack Sibiya said on the Netflix documentary, okay? He said, when we all arrived there, it was trampled upon. It was trampled upon already. And he says it literally like how I'm saying it, with emphasis. Say it again. When we all arrived there, it was trampled upon already. Personally, we never found any bullets or empty cartridges. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? This was the Hawks. It wasn't just like, a police officer on duty that night. No, it was a member of the Hawks and his team, and they never found anything. So I thought that was really interesting, because it's like, then what superpowers did Mangena have? And then the other thing I haven't heard anybody say, including the lead investigator, is how, okay, fine, the crime scene was cleaned, but did anyone do, I can't remember the name right now, that thing that checks the blood, even if you've cleaned it off, the light. Did anyone use the blue light to check for the blood splatter and study all that? I don't know. I'm just on episode 1. I was going to break it all down to you. I'm on episode 1. The other question I have from episode 1, and we'll do this in a separate video, but I just wanted to put this here while we're talking about this anyway. Dumelo is the only one in the Netflix documentary who talks about the children crying. In court, did Zandi talk about the children crying? In any of her interviews, did she talk about the children crying? It's alarming to me because, wait, why does nobody talk about the children? Anyway, let me end my video here. I definitely want to hear from... This is a developing story. I I'm not even going to read all the things that Patricia said because, Shadrack Sibiya wants them gone. Okay, he wants them gone off the internet. So we'll wait for the final ruling because this one is interim. We'll wait for the final ruling and then I will come back and I will do a full video depending on that ruling. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The other thing I want to know, do you think the defense is going to call Shadrack Sibiya to the stand? Okay, so before we go, let me just read the Times Live article. And it says, Deputy National Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya has obtained an interim order barring Patricia Mashale from publishing defamatory statements about him. Morgan Mashale, who describes herself as a whistleblower and human rights defender, alleged in several X and Facebook posts Sibiya was corrupt. The Johannesburg High Court on Monday issued an interim order with the return date of December 5, calling on Morgan Mashale, to advance reasons why the interim order should not be made final, or should I say permanent. The order declared that the allegations made by Patricia Morgan Mashale about Shadrack Sibiya were unlawful and defamatory. Alternatively, that the statements were made falsely with the intention to injure Sibiya. How did they prove they were false? Have they gone to trial yet? How does the court know they were false? How did the court reach that determination? But did they have a trial within a trial? I've been watching too much SENZO MEYIWA, right? But let's continue on. It says, the offending statements are contained in 7 X and Facebook posts from March 6 to October 30. I've told you guys that. Morgan Mashale was ordered to permanently retract or remove or delete the 7 statements on her Facebook account and X within 24 hours after receiving Monday's order. We are Wednesday, okay? Everything is still up. Patricia hit the "we do not care" button. I think Patricia has like a "we do not care" button or a filing section. She put it in the "we do not care" file. Okay? Estima ska National Commissioner Patricia. But the article goes on to say the order interdicts her from publishing any further defamatory statements concerning Sibiya in terms similar to the 7 posts, wherein she directly or indirectly or repeats the same allegations as those made in the statements. Okay, so she can make new allegations. That's what I'm reading here. She can't say what she said in the past. Between now and December 5. She can say new things though. Wow. The court said, pending the return date and finalization of the matter, the orders preventing Patricia Morgan Mashale from publishing defamatory statements against Shadrack Sibiya shall operate as an interim interdict. Sibiya was given permission to serve his application together with a copy of the court order on Morgan Mashale by Facebook Messenger and Instagram. Okay? Facebook Messenger and Instagram are an official communication method in the courts. But my lord, Judge Rata said what? On the YouTube, he doesn't like YouTube because there are too many experts over there, when Gomezulu said he watches everything on YouTube. But here's another court that said, you go right ahead and serve her on Facebook and Instagram. Is Facebook and Instagram therefore superior to YouTube? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts on this. So let me know in the comment section down below. You already know I will be there to meet and have more conversations about this. That is it from me today. I'm going to pause it here. In all my videos, this is the one where I'm just like, huh? But let me end it here. And that was Miss Fokol. Okay, she don't care. She received the court papers and said, okay, let me do a post. Do you think she should go ahead and open a vlogging channel? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section down below, because this is so interesting. I definitely should send Patricia Mashale one of my Puma Silwe shirts, because she is not just Miss Fear Fokol. No. She is not that. She is ready to go to court and say everything, okay, in public, as she says in her X post. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I cannot wait to hear your views on this, but I'm going to end it here, okay?